Good morning, and it's a great day. We're in our favorite travel destination, Gatlinburg in Pigeon Forge, and we're going to show you everything that we do. We're going to show you all our attractions, all our food, all our drinks, a lot of different stuff. And every time that we come here, we try to do some new things as well as some of our favorites. We're going to start off with our attractions, and probably the most famous attraction in this area, Dollywood theme park. We tried to rope drop the new ride, and it was a very long line, so instead we went to the next best thing, Dragon Flyer. One of my favorite rides here at Dollywood is Fire Chaser Express. I love this ride. It's such a fun little ride. It does go backwards. I think it's great for the family. And it was our second ride of the day. Currently riding on the train. We are visiting during the Flower and Food Festival.
Yep.
And I really like this topiary. I think it's new. I don't remember this from last year. But this beekeeper with little bees. For lunch, we are doing something different. We've never eaten at their table service restaurant. We usually eat at the festival or their quick service. And this time we are trying out ham and beans. For lunch, I went with chicken pot pie. We're splitting an appetizer of pork rinds and pimento cheese. And then you got the ham pit dinner.
Pit ham dinner.
Your favorite ride here at Dollywood is
absolutely.
Lightning Rod.
No, quite not even close to anything else.
Now you can tell it's a busy day. Right now it's not posting a long wait, only 35, but at one point it was posting 2.5 hours.
Yes.
Yeah, well, we might not get on this one today. Great news, the wait times are definitely decreasing. However, I believe that they're still overposting.
Oh yeah, this is like a 15-minute wait that is posting 35.
I really love the sign for the new ride. And we'll see how long this line actually is. It's posting 60 minutes right now.
Looks pretty long.
It does look long. Well, the ride broke. We'll try again. A really good sign. They are testing the ride. And because it was down, it's not a long line at all right now. Hopefully it will open up soon. Road Tennessee Tornado. And now going into Blazing Fury.
Fire in the hole.
Of course, we had to end our trip here to Dollywood with the cinnamon bread.
Love the cinnamon bread.
It's so good.
And the frosting.
Yes. One of the weirdest and oddest attractions here is Knife Works, which is the largest knife store. But we are not here for the knives. We are here for the animatronic animal jamboree.
You gotta love a good
songs.
animatronic animal jamboree.
Yes, it's great.
The dog's wearing a hat.
One of the popular things to do is go to the outlet mall and shop. And this one has the Disney store, it has Moonshine, wine, it does have an Old Navy.
Box lunch and Hot Topic.
Yeah, all different types of shops. And we like to just explore.
So Molly, me and you are pretty big Disney dorks, so we had to go in the Disney outlet. They had really good stuff. For $30, we got this Captain Marvel jacket. I don't know where you'll ever wear this, but it's actually really nice. That was $15. And then we got 3 Disney ornaments as well. And weird Disney ornaments. There was an Aladdin one, a Treasure Planet one, and a Sam Wilson Falcon one.
I'm going to use it at the premiere.
The premiere of what?
Miss Marvel?
Oh, we're going to go to the Marvels. That's right. So Molly went to a nearby brewery. I went to check out the Mountain Wildlife Museum. which is a new taxidermy museum, a very small museum, but it only costs $10 to get into. I am not the biggest fan of taxidermy animals. For the most part, you know, if these animals are animals that are, you know, not extinct, I'd much prefer to see them in a zoo as opposed to like in a fun pose while no longer alive. It's a very small museum. Walking you through all of it in this minute clip. The first half is all mountain animals. The second half is much more like African safari animals. Obviously some that are not, like the kangaroo and the wallaby. Cool. I do love the African crested porcupine. It is presented very, very well, just not really my thing. But not too expensive. If you're paying cash, it's only $10 to get into. Ooh, the baboon looks very vicious. And I really like the setup for the Nile crocodile over here.
Another unique attraction here is goats on a roof, where there's a bunch of goats and they can climb on the roof. You can also pay to feed the goats, of course.
And give them scratches.
And give them pets. Or watch them just climb down through the roof. One of the most popular attractions here is the island at Pigeon Ford, with dining, shopping, moon tasting, wine tasting, and of course the fountain show. The island does have some rides, which we will go on. One of my favorite stores in the island is Kryptonite Character Store. It's like all the pop culture shirts.
Nerd stuff is wonderful.
Yeah, nerd stuff, as you just said. One of our stops is always the Pepper Palace. You get to sample some different sauces and salsas. There are a million of these in town. The Gatlinburg groundhog is out. They're so cute. We always look for him by Shamrocks. So adorable. On this trip, they have Ripley's Believe It or Not, Gatlinburg. Of course, it is a paid attraction. We're not going to do it this time. We've done it in the past. But you can come in the lobby and take pictures. One of the popular things to do here in Gatlinburg is shopping, and they have all these little alleyways with a lot of different shops.
I think the most fanciest one is definitely this one here, the Village, and it's really pretty.
It is. It has way different shops. It also has really good eateries here, like the Donut Fryer.
You decided to sleep till like 10 a.m. I woke up at 7:45. I almost ran to get Donut Fryer for breakfast.
It's good donuts. The toffee machines, they have like 2 in Gatlinburg. They're very fascinating to watch.
It's mesmerizing.
On the strip in Gatlinburg, there are 3 different ways to get to top of mountains. You have Anakista, the Sky Lift Bridge, and Ober Mountain. We've never done this one, so we're going to check it out. It does have alpine slides and a mountain coaster included in the price. And we are going up the mountain. Now, unlike the other ones, this is one giant cabin, and it takes about 10 minutes to get up. We go over these little towers. We kind of swing a little and like bounce up and down. Included in the wristband is a mountain coaster. They also have tubing and swings. since it is around lunchtime, we are grabbing some food here at Daddy's Dogs. Very interesting menu. We went with
Weird,
Seattle.
weird.
Yes, it has cream cheese, sriracha sauce, and onions. And then, of course, we are drinking a Yeehaw Hazy.
Yeah, Hazy IPA is really good.
They also have a chairlift.
Very
and you
high
go
chairlift. Look
all
at that.
the way up. You said it's supposed to be the longest?
Yeah, I believe this is longer than the Anarchista or Skylift one.
They do have an alpine slide.
I have not done one of those in a very long time, so excited to get on that.
And we are on the skylift right now, going up. This is very steep.
Yes. I imagine we're getting very high up. I'm not looking behind me, but I imagine we're very, very, very high up. Between the tram to get up here and now this thing.
He's a giant when you give him a pint of that good old Mountain Dew.
The view from the top, get a mountain view. You're so high up. And it tells you what type of mountains you're looking at, which mountains. And all the way down there is the strip. And the views coming down the mountain. They also have wildlife habitat with non-releasable rescues, like this bear. And a bobcat. They have 2 more bears walking around and up.
Got a question about it? Just come and ask me about it.
He is so cute.
You need ring for nice piece? Little baby piece.
It's feeding time.
Okay.
My favorite thing here are these ice bumper cars. Very unique experience. I will say it's kind of difficult to control, but it was so much fun. We are going back down. They said that they saw some bears, wild bears, coming up. So let's see if we can see any. But it is a gorgeous view. Inside Chocolate Monkey has a whole bunch of delicious looking chocolate. We got the cookie dough truffle and the strawberry cheesecake.
Came in here to hydrate myself in a Powerade, leaving with truffles.
In this section, we're going to show you all the food that we eat here in Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg. We're going to start with Junction 35 Kitchen Bar. Now, we've had the drinks here at the distillery and the tastings, but we've never eaten the food. We're going to try it this time. This restaurant is a giant dining room. Now, I got the bubble teeny, and you can pick which type of flavor you have. I went with the raspberry. We started out with appetizers of cheese curds, my favorite.
Yeah, they're around $11 for the cheese curds.
For our entree, we got the beef tip stacker for $19. It is massive. It has fried onions, beef, mashed potatoes, garlic bread, and a side of fries. I'm glad we're sharing. At Junction 35, they do, of course, have moonshine and vodkas that you can do tastings.
Whiskey, tequila, they do it all here.
Yes. Now, if you eat at their restaurant, it is complimentary with the tasting. If you don't and you just want to come in, it is $5, which is not a bad deal.
You get 9 samples.
Yeah, 9 samples. Our favorite is probably the Bam Bam vodka. That's
Which is like a
so
Fruity
good.
Pebbles, like a Fruity Pebbles vodka.
Yes.
But there's other interesting stuff here, like sour gummy worm, a really good raspberry whiskey.
Our next food stop is Pizza Rio, which is brand new off the strip. So you start with an appetizer. I got the Caesar salad, the famous soup. We got meatballs, You got wings and this soup, and then they bring out the pizza. Just like a Brazilian steakhouse here with Brazilian pizza, they roam around with different types of pizza. So we both got the egg and bacon, I got the margarita, and you went with the onion and ham pizza. Just like a regular Brazilian steakhouse, they just wander around with different types of pizzas. And of course, dinner has to end with dessert pizza with strawberry, banana, chocolate, guava paste, and you went with coconut.
Molly, your chocolate pizza smells just like the Hershey's Chocolate Tour ride.
It does. Marvelous. One of our stops is always the Smoky Mountain Brewery restaurant because a lot of places in Gatlinburg closes early. But this stays open, one of the latest places, and has one of the best deals. You get 10 samples for $11 plus tax. It's one of the best deals in Gatlinburg.
Yeah, and they have live music.
And here are our wings we got. It's our first time trying the wings. You got recommended trying the wings?
Yeah, we had the calzone. The calzone's really
The
good.
calzone's amazing.
But he had 9 wings for $12. That's not a bad deal.
And then, of course, our beef flight. Another bear sighting. He just went behind the dumpster. There he is, right there.
So, not a big surprise here in Gatlinburg. On the way back to the hotel from the brewery, this friendly bear is trying to get...
One of our favorite places to eat is Tennessee Jed's. Guys, it just got better.
$2 beers and live music.
We got our favorite, which is the ham and Swiss sandwich, $2 High Lifes, and listening to a guitar guy. Eating lunch at a brand new brewery called Iron Forge, and we got this giant pretzel and a flight of beer. Our burger showed up. We got the Iron Forge Smash Burger. It looks really, really good. Also, highly recommend the pretzel just for the beer cheese. In this section, we're going to talk all about the drinks that's here.
Drinks. I like drinks.
You do. Starting with Sugarlands.
It's a moonshine distillery.
Probably your favorite tasting?
Yeah, it's probably the most fun tasting in town. They put on a big show. You get 13 samples for your $5, and then you get $5 off anything in the store. So like me and Molly, we spent $10 on our sampling, and then we got $10 off any bottle of moonshine in the store. So it's kind of like you're getting the 13 samples for free.
At Sugarlands, you can pay $5 for a coupon. One of my favorite items, actually my favorite item at Sugarlands, is the apple pie moonshine. I think it's the best apple pie moonshine on the strip because if you breathe in, you get apples. Breathe out, you get caramel. Now we bought the apple pie moonshine. We also got the newest item, the sour blue raspberry. Now I do think Old Smoky makes a little bit better. And then they do really good creams here. And my favorite cream is the strawberry dream. So we bought 3 bottles in total. A new thing we have never done before is a premium tasting here at Sugarlands. This was the first time we did the premium tasting. You can get 1 whiskey for $11 or pay $22 for 3 different whiskeys. They change, of course. Our favorite was the 14, which is 111.1 proof. Tastes like chocolates and cherries.
It tastes like whiskey with a hint of chocolate and cherries. But it's really nice. like sipping whiskey. You drink it straight. It's good stuff.
And they try to change out their flavors. They do two different a
when
year.
They're done.
So come and get it. Of course, you can't come to this area without some moonshine. I believe we counted around 11 to 13 moonshine distilleries in the area. The first one right off of Highway 40 is Old Tennessee. Chocolate mint is one of my favorite moonshines here. They also have really good creams. And something that's new, they've always had the cocktail bar, but they also have this bourbon that you can taste a shot for $10 and you get to keep the cup. Tennessee has a whiskey trail, and Old Tennessee is on the whiskey trail. There's 39 in total throughout all of Tennessee, about I think 9 or 10 that I counted in this area that you can get. And when you go to the location, you get a poker chip. It's all on the digital website now.
Yep.
Our second stop is off of the Parkway. It's one of the first of the 3 Tennessee Shine companies.
It's also the largest one, and it's home to a moonshine museum.
Museums, educational. Of course, just like the Old Tennessee, this is a free tasting, but something really cool about this one, they have these books. They are $2.99, and they give you recipes. And this again is $2.99 for this book, but I've never seen anything like this.
No, this is also, they have moon pie cream liqueurs in here that are very good.
One thing to note in the Tennessee Shine Company, the first one that you get off on the Parkway, is free museum. This used to be an extra charge.
About $10.
It used to be $10. It's a really informative, well done museum.
That makes this moonshine one that you could skip before because there's other ones down. It's one that you really must do.
Right next to the Tennessee Shine Company Moonshine, they have Tennessee Shine wine, also free tastings.
And the bartender was very friendly in there.
Yes, he was. Another free tasting off the Parkway is Tennessee Legend Distillery.
Great name.
Great name. We got 8 samples for free. Now you get to choose your samples. We always like to ask what's new or what's being discontinued. And right now the white chocolate berry is going to be discontinued, and they're bringing in a root beer float soon. So therefore, we're buying the white chocolate berry.
And this distillery also has some really good flavored whiskeys. Their
They
peanut
do.
butter cup whiskey was delicious. And I also really like their dreamsicle moonshine. Like a push pop.
Number 5 of free tasting is Smith Creek in the outlet. We got 13 tastings, I believe, for free. And I have to say, the butter cake, they're the only ones that make the butter cake, and it is super, super good. So I would suggest coming in here just for that.
Also, it might be the prettiest of any of the stores to
Yes,
sell moonshine.
it is really, really gorgeous in here with the truck, with the tasting bar. Something I don't think I've seen at another moonshine company, they do have different type of butters, like apple butter, bourbon pecan, honey butter, chocolate banana, peanut butter. This sounds really, really good. Also in the outlets is the Tennessee homemade wines. Probably the chocolate cream is the best that we tried.
You only got to try 3 out of, they had probably 25 wines.
Yes, 3 for free, or you can pay to try more. One of the most famous places in Tennessee is Old Smoky Moonshine, that's located in the island at Pigeon Forge. They have 4 new flavors here since we've last been.
November.
Since November, 6 months ago. We had the strawberry kiwi, which I liked. The blueberry lavender we sampled, which was really, really good.
Super dangerous. Like, you can drink it like it's nothing.
Yes, and then there's 2 new ones we have not been able to sample. The chocolate and a raspberry one. In the island, they do have the Bootleggers Winery. You get 3 tastings for free.
They do have some cream wines, which I really enjoy.
Yeah, both are very good. The chocolate fudge and the cookies and cream. Of course, you can't come to this area without going to Old Smoky. We visited a few times. They have 2 different locations in Gatlinburg. They have the Moonshine Holler, and they have a whiskey barrel house. I really like the peach cobbler at this one, and then the chocolate almond cream was also really, really great. Tennessee Stud Cider Company is probably, it's the newest one on the strip. It's gorgeous inside, and I love their oatmeal cookie cream here. Now, with a lot of the wine tastings, you get 3 for free, or you can pay to taste all of them. And I believe we counted last time, and there are 11 on the strip. One of the most popular ones is the Gatlinburg Wine Cellar. Again, you get 3 tastings for free, and their famous one is the cotton candy wine. Another tasting here is Tennessee Homemade Wines. Again, you get 3 for free. However, this one was pre-selected for you, so you couldn't choose yours.
Unless you did like a VIP one for $5.
Correct, you could pay.
They have wild stuff too, like raspberry truffle s'mores, peanut butter and jelly wine.
They have definitely gotten a lot more since the last time we've been in here. Another free tasting is Little Bear Winery. Now, this one is on the wine trail here in Gatlinburg. It's very easy to finish the 3. It's kind of hard to finish the 5 for the prize.
Get the second prize.
But the first prize, it's a wine glass. It's really good.
This wine glass is really cool.
In the alleyway past Lids is Good Water Winery. Another free tasting. In the village, they have an Irish pub.
Lovely Irish pub.
Lovely. We have gone here before. They have amazing, amazing food. So I recommend.
We've been here before, Molly.
Yeah, our picture here is on the wall. I almost brought that shirt, I'm not gonna lie. But I recommend coming in here. It's in that corner of the village. It has beer from Ireland.
And craft beer.
And
really good steak.
At the Gatlinburg Brewing Company, I went with the Queen's Brew, and you went with?
The beer in the Black IPA. I love this brewery. It's my favorite one in the town of Gatlinburg. A lot of their stuff, like it's always new beers when you come in here. Very interesting beers, and yeah, good times.
Usually we get a pizza. It's a really good pizza. We're not hungry right now, but I recommend our pizza. At Old Red at the end of the trip, we're drinking a Black Horse vanilla cream, and they do have live entertainment. At the Old Red, we also got cheese curds. At the Tennessee Shine Company in Gatlinburg, you can even pay $5 for moonshine or $8 for bourbon in moonshine. One of his favorite stores is at the end of the shop, and these minifigures cost about $5, $8 for the jumbo. You got the Mandu and Grogu. But yeah, there's really cool ones like the Mask. On the strip, they have Tennessee cider with 3 free samples. One of my favorite tastings is Old Forge Distillery. It's a free tasting. They have creams and moonshine.
And that'll do it for this adventure up to the Great Smoky Mountains. Had a blast as always. One of our absolute favorite places to vacation in the entire country. It was great going to do some stuff we've done before like Dollywood. Also, I had a lot of fun going to new places like checking out Ober Mountain. That was a ton of fun. We had some great food. Also, you had some great drinks. Went home with 12 bottles of moonshine, so we're stocked up for quite some time. Now, if you got any questions about anything we did here in Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg, let me know in the comments section below, and I'll do my best to get back to you. And thank you very much for watching this video.